Hey, movers and shakers, do you want to know how you can start your moving company with no money? I'm going to let you know how you can do that right after this. Stop. Look, I know you're interested in starting a moving business, and if that's the case, then I've got a deal for you. For a small investment every single month, you can join the 7-Figure Moving Academy, and you can learn how to start, run, and build a 7-figure moving business just for yourself, and so you can have that financial freedom that you're longing for. You can stop working for the man and be the man. Oh man, this is a great. You can be like my friend John, who used the information in the 7-figure moving business and actually made $20,000 off of his first long distance move because of the information he learned in the 7-Figure Moving Academy. Or you could be like my friend Tyler, who started from zero, nothing, had nothing at all, and is now a licensed and insured moving company owner with 2 trucks that is actually just blowing up. And this is just a tip of the iceberg of what you can have when you join the 7-Figure Moving Academy. Now, all you need to do to join the 7-Figure Moving Academy is somewhere around here, there is going to be a button. Click that button, and you're going to be given some bonuses. You're going to be given access to this exclusive membership, as well as a Facebook group where you can have access to me and other 7-figure moving company mentors to teach you how to take your business to that next level. So if this is something you're looking in, guys, I would suggest you join the 7-Figure Moving Academy membership. It's just a small investment, but a big return. All right, guys, see you on the other side. Hey, guys, so glad to have you come back to the 7-Figure Moving Academy. And today we are discussing how to start a moving company with no money. Can it be done? Yes, it can. Is it easy? Depends on what you're trying to go for. Now, when I say no money, can it be done literally with no money? Well, it really depends on your definition of no money. If you're talking about like you're going to have to put in some money in for gas or, things like that, then no. It's going to take a little bit of money because you're going to need to get to the places where you got to do the jobs and so on and so forth like that. But when we're talking about actual investment into a company, no, you can actually start your moving company with no money. So this can get done. It's not as simple as, oh, okay, I'm a mover. Yay. I put an ad on Craigslist and, okay, there I go. No, it's not that simple. But it's also not that hard, okay? Basically, if you're looking to start a moving company and you have no money, your best route, and truthfully, your only route, is to actually start up what's called a labor company or labor-only company. With a labor-only company, you really don't need anything. It's just you and maybe a couple other guys to go and do jobs for people. You guys can, advertise in Google or in Facebook Marketplace or wherever, or even you can advertise in Craigslist and Craigslist real estate ads and so on and so forth. And you can actually do this for no money, right? However, I would suggest you have at least a little bit of money so that you can put official ads up like on Craigslist and so on. And right now in my area, an ad for a moving company is $5. That, depending on your area, that might be totally different. I don't know. I don't know the prices of every location, but right now they're going for right about $5. And I think that's true for any region pretty much. And but that can be changed. And I don't know when you're viewing this video, that could be very much different in the future too, right? So it really depends. But you can actually, by using creative marketing tactics, some guerrilla tactics, you can actually place your ads on Facebook for free, which is in Facebook Marketplace. Great place to do that is in the real estate tabs. You basically, instead of placing a house up for sale or for rent, you can actually place your moving company ad in that real estate listing area. which is very effective if you're looking to get some highly targeted people that are looking to move. They're going to see those ads. And if you do it right, if you use high quality pictures and you use bright, bold colors, you can actually stand out very, very well amongst all the other real estate ads. You can do this very same thing in Craigslist, and Craigslist has real estate ads, and you could put your house up for sale as homeowner, for sell by owner kind of thing. And you could put up an ad, and if you use the pictures and the descriptions cleverly, you can actually get a lot of business that way. But you cannot start a full service moving company unless you're licensed and insured. And that's going to take a little bit of money. So you're looking to probably start off with that much with all your licensing and insurance from the get-go. You're looking at $3,000, maybe $4,000, depending on the state that you're in. Could be totally different. But you're going to need some money for that if you're going to start a full-service moving company. However, with labor only, you don't even need to do that. You don't even need to put ads on Facebook or Craigslist for free. You can actually get free advertisement if you sign up with these moving labor board places like movinghelper.com, which is through U-Haul. You could do Hire a Helper. You could do Simple Moving Labor or Elite Moving Labor. There's a bunch of other little groups and businesses like this that will help labor-only companies actually make money, and you could put your business in them and do a really good job with that. So that is something that you can look out for, right? And by placing your company inside like Hire a Helper or movinghelper.com, those are the two big ones, you can actually get a bunch of free leads. The problem with that is, especially with Hire a Helper is going to take $100 off the top. Until you've actually done 100 moves or 100 jobs through Hire a Helper, they take a flat $100 off the top of it. So if you only charge $150 to do a couple hours, Hire a Helper is going to take 100 of that. So you're only going to make 50, right? And you can't pay a guy $50, then you get paid nothing, and it's useless. So you got to make sure that your rates are high enough to actually take that hit with Hire a Helper. Moving Helper, they don't take as much money from you, but they do take 30%. Maybe it's 25 or something, but it's right around 25-30% of the job. So hypothetically, for two guys, you charge $100 an hour, which is quite honestly going to be quite high depending on the area. Like if you're in a high volume area like New York or Chicago, Miami, you could probably get away with $100 an hour. But mostly it's going to be about around $50-$60 that you're going to need to do for that. But let's just make it easy, make the math easy. Let's say you do charge $100 through Moving Helper. Well, Moving Helper is going to take 30% of that. So if you make $100, you get 70. If you make $200, you'll get $140, and so on and so forth. So you do got to realize that Moving Helper will take about 30% of the fees that you charge. So you got to make sure that you charge high enough that you can absorb those fees and yet still make some money, right? Typically, if you hire a guy at $15-$20 an hour to do labor, you might want to charge, $30 to $40 per person, right? Does that make sense? And that way you can absorb a little bit of that fees for Moving Helper and still make enough money that you can pay your guys, and you can still make a little bit of a cheddar cheese, right? I'm trying to be funny. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Just go with it. All right. So that's a good way. So you can actually post your business up in that, and if they accept you, Hire Helper will pretty much accept you right away. Moving Helper, sometimes they're being a little. Sometimes they'll accept you, sometimes they won't. I really don't know how they do that, how they make the determination, but it's something that you can look into. But if you get into it, you can set your own radius of where you're going to work, everything you need to do, set your own prices, any extras that you might do, and so forth. So that's something that you can look into and be quite well done with you. So that's something you should consider. But that's, if you're going to start a moving company with no money, that's really your only other option. Another option too is you could use WordPress for a website or Wix for a website, which is completely free. Just make up a nice little website. You can use Calendly to set up quotes and dates. I don't know what's going on there. Sorry about that. So you can use Calendly, a free version of Calendly, to set up dates and schedules. So you can integrate that into your website. You can get quote forms and do a website completely 100% free. And if you use strategic advertising like YouTube, you could actually do YouTube videos. And if you know SEO and you know how to use keywords, you can actually use that those videos as ads, basically. And that's a great way to advertise your company for free. Obviously, if you have a Facebook profile, business page, which I would highly recommend, and in fact, a Facebook business page is something that you can integrate with a bunch of different integrations. There's different chat options that you can do where you could get people's emails and phone numbers and all this good stuff that you could use to actually enhance the user experience on Facebook. And quite honestly, you can actually use your Facebook business profile as your website. Factually, if you're being a labor only. Completely 100% free. Another tool that I would recommend that you get that is just an amazing product for movers is called Movegistics Lite. Now, you might have seen some of my other videos where I'm talking about Movegistics. Movegistics is a premium CRM, customer relationship management system, which allows you to automate your entire sales and lead funnel process. Well, with Movegistics Lite, it's a light version and only has the sales portion. There is no customer support, but what you get is amazing. Not only that, with Movegistics Lite, you can actually sign up and actually start collecting credit cards right through the Movegistics Lite system, which is an amazing tool. So you can actually start collecting credit cards right off the bat, right? So that's some great tools that you can use. So yes, you can start a moving company for free, for no money, right now. You can do it right now. You know, you don't need insurance, although it's best that you have it. You don't need a fancy website because you can use Facebook or you can go to Wix or WordPress and get a free website. You don't need to do a paid advertising, although it would be good to do that. But you don't have to. There are ways to do it. And I've got a bunch of videos that will explain how to do that. But the best way to start a moving company with no money is with a labor-only company. And quite honestly, guys, that's how I started my moving business. I started my moving business right from the start with a labor company. I went through Moving Helper and Hire Helper. Back then, Hire Helper didn't charge as much. This was before they were sued by Moving Helper. And I got with Moving Helper. I was hired with Hire Helper. And, that's how I did my moving company, right? Amazing tools to do it. So you could do it like that. And then as you learn pricing, as you learn your sales processes, as you learn, how to answer the phone so that you can get people to actually talk to you and set up appointments and stuff like that. As you build up your knowledge base, this is a great way. Not only this is a great way to build up a bankroll so that you can actually go and buy your first moving truck and then scale up to a licensed and insured full service moving company. So this is a great way. And you don't need all the licensing. You don't need all the insurance. You probably might have to go get a business license depending on your region. That might cost a few bucks for that. But if you go to your local area in your state there, you can go and get an LLC for it cost me $50, but you just to file for a filing fee. Believe it or not, you can apply for an LLC completely free basically, but you will need a filing fee. And here in Michigan, where I'm at, it's $50. And you could go through that through the Small Business Development Corporation. It's completely free, they'll give you consultants, everything that you need to know. A lot of resources are there. I would really suggest you check into the Small Business Development Corporation, wherever you're at. They are usually through a college or like a local community colleges. So they're very great, a good source of business knowledge and consultancy for free. Free, my friend. Free, 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 free. No money. Right? So guys, that's how you can start a moving company with no money. Right? It can be done. You're not going to be able to start a full service moving company without any money. You're going to have some money. You're going to have some resources and equipment and some things like that. You can't start a franchise with no money. The only way you're going to be able to do it is if you go the labor only route. However, the labor only route is very, very exciting because there's not a lot of guys doing it, believe it or not. And some of the guys that are doing it are just, oh my goodness, gosh, oh my God. You can really make yourself stand out by delivering really top-notch service, right? If you're one of these guys who are in the van liners and you want to really enhance enhance what you're doing, especially during the wintertime when there's not a lot of business. This is a way that you can actually supplement that money. So you guys who work on the van lines, who help with the labor lists and stuff like this, I would actually start up a labor only company and really go outside just the list guys, the mover truckers. Although those guys will keep you very busy and keep you very well fed if you're that good, because you can make a lot of money. But this is a great way to supplement your income, you list guys, during the wintertime, right? So not only that, you could also offer other services like handyman services or lawn care services, trash services, whatever you want through these labor-only companies, especially Hire Helper. But that is some of the ways I would suggest you do it. It's very easy. It's peasy. It's lemon squeezy. Was that cheesy? Ha ha! Gotcha. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I really like you. Thank you for coming into watching this video. I'm your host, Jay Burnham from the 7-Figure Moving Academy. And as I always say, I like you. I love you. Go and do something great today. Hey, guys, did you like that video? If you did, great. Do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. And make sure you subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to when you subscribe, hit that little bell icon. And if you like that, don't forget to see this video next.